Yo, 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 what's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on, good people? What's going on? What's going on? What's the deal? Peace and love. Happy Fortune and Freedom Friday. It is Friday, January 2nd. January 2nd. Yes, January 2nd, 2026. 2026. January 2nd. Holy cow. Hold on, I gotta write the date here. Didn't do it before. Oh, I wrote December. Friday, January 2nd, 2026. It always takes uh, you know, a couple of days to like fully get acquainted. This is episode 533. Episode 533 of SRDaily. Back again, still here, still pushing. New year, same mission. Be great, follow through, do the things that you love to do, right? Make history, stay consistent, stay golden, be more disciplined, more focused, more compassionate. Yeah, man, new year, new energy. Free, fresh, right? Healthy, determined, supportive, supported. All right, Sefu Sankofa, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Top of the morning, top of the morning. Happy Friday, happy January 2nd. We are moving right along, man. Like the one thing about time is that as long as you are alive, as long as you live, time will move forward. That's one thing that we can't stop. We cannot stop time. As much as people may want to, we cannot stop. As long as we are breathing, as long as our heart is beating, as long as we are living, time will continue to move forward. It does not go backwards. We cannot reverse time. No matter how much we want to redo things or undo things, time doesn't work like that. Time goes in a forward arrow. And we have no choice but to go with it. Whether we want to or not, whether we're prepared or not, another day is gonna come, another time is gonna come, right? And so I'm saying that to myself as well because I got some shit I need to take care of because the time is gonna come. And so like, yeah, these next few days, these next few weeks, next few months, I gotta shift into a different gear, more focus, more discipline, more consistency, less rest, less sleep, less of a lot of other things, right? Because I got some big moves to make, man. Like literally moves to make, right? So yeah, man, I am excited for the challenges that lie ahead. I am grateful for the opportunities. I am grateful for the heart and the mind to think and to create and to assess. I am grateful for the people I have around me, from my love Mona to brothers Eddie Kruger. What's going on, brother Eddie Kruger and brother Sefu, to family members and other friends. So many friends and so many people um, that I can lean on if I need to. And even if I don't need to, I could just still lean on just because those are my people. All right. And they can lean on me. And so, yeah, man, I'm grateful. I'm excited. Mona Love want to check in. Happy Fortune and Freedom Friday. But listen, we're going to get the show started. We're going to get this thing started with our first segment of the day. But before we do that, once again, I'm your boy, your host, Sean Sugar Ray Marston. We are officially on the second day of 2026, the first Friday, January 2nd, episode 533. Listen, first, we went out to the inauguration yesterday, and it was cold, and it was a lot of people, and got there a little behind time that I wanted to get there, but I mean, I had the show, right? So I got to do the show. Um, did some stuff after the show, right? Didn't leave at the time I wanted to. I should have been ready to leave right after the show, right? And then it would have probably been a better situation. But we got there. There's a lot of people there already. Uh, at 1:15, right? We got there at 11, about 11:40, right? At about 1:15, 1:20, the inauguration is happening. I think Bernie Sanders was giving the welcome intro. A couple of people were speaking. At 1:20, we still hadn't cleared the checkpoint, right? We still hadn't cleared the checkpoint, and respectfully, skipped a lot of the line. Still didn't make the checkpoint, right? Like skipped a lot of the line and still did not make the checkpoint at about 1:20. And so we was like, we could have stayed by the train station. They had a TV, big screen right there, right? They make the checkpoint. So, but again, like that's doors open at 11. Sure, there were people at there at 9 a.m. Probably a little earlier, right? And I'm looking, some of my peoples was there. Well, a lot of my people was there, but some of my people specifically was like where they were sitting down with the chairs and shit. And I don't know what time they got there, but I knew that I couldn't get there that early because again, I had the show that I had to do. And I'm actually, if I had my laptop, I would have been able to do it from there, right? Because I would have been able to set up my laptop, streamed outside, been right there, boom. But laptop is under construction. We are working on getting my laptop fixed so that we can stream on the move because I still got to stream Facebook and YouTube to StreamYard, right? The phone is Instagram. I can easily set up a tripod, but for Facebook and YouTube, I need I need fucking StreamYard. And StreamYard is not on the phone. All right, so it's all good. Yo, Kim Calicio, what's going on? What's going on, my sister? Peace and love, real estate mogul NYC. Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. But yo, yesterday was great. Just to be outside, right? Even though we didn't clear the checkpoint, even though didn't see the speeches, just to be out there with so many people with so much positive energy for Zoran and for the city and for what's possible. It felt great, man. It felt great. It was dads had their sons on their shoulders, right? Like it was great to see so many young people, so many old people, to see just such a vast group of people there pretty much for the same exact thing. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this week. I'm excited for this month. I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for these next 4 years here in New York City. Not so much because what can Zoran do, but it's what can we do collectively, as I mentioned before, with a mayor like that. With a mayor that young, that radical, that bold, what can we as a people, what can we as a collective, what can we as a city do? What can we institute? What supports can we put in place for people, right? Like, what can we do? And I'm excited to see. Now, let's go along to our first segment of the day. Today's first segment is the phrase of the day, and today's phrase is very simple, 4 words. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. And it really is, right? And every day is a new day, of course. But today's new day is a little bit different. Again, yesterday was the first time I ever wanted to go to an inauguration of an NYC mayor. I've never been interested, not when it was Eric Adams, of course, not when it was de Blasio, not when it was who I don't even know who the mayors was before that, Giuliani, whoever it was. I never wanted to go. I was not interested at all in going to an inauguration. I didn't even know they had inaugurations for mayors, right? So that's how out of the loop I was, or that's how much I didn't care, right? But yesterday was dope. Again, it was extremely powerful, man. And one thing I love so far about Mamdani becoming the mayor is seeing him reading and then watching the video of him being sworn in, right? Midnight, New Year's Day, being sworn in on 2 Qurans. Like, that was powerful. One of the Qurans, it was said belonged to, I forgot the brother's name, his full name, but Schomburg, right? Like, that's powerful shit. Like, that is not just symbolic, right? Because it is symbolic, but it's also like, it's real. Like, this is what we're doing. And of course, him being sworn in on the Qurans, a lot of people are up in arms and saying a whole bunch of shit about him, right? Saying a whole bunch of shit about him. And it's funny because somebody mentioned when there were other, right? Because normally people get sworn in on the Bible, right? And obviously, whatever people want to think, the American government is run on Christianity and Judaism, right? Anti-Muslim, anti-everything else, right? And we know that, and it's okay to say that, say the truth. There have been other mayors, there have been other governors, other congressmen. There has been, I think, freaking Roosevelt, right? Other presidents that did not swear on the Bible. And when they didn't swear on the Bible, right, when they weren't sworn in using the fucking holy Christian Bible, the Christian text, nobody said anything. It was religious freedoms. It was personal choice. But Mamdani doesn't want to be sworn in the Bible, sworn in on 2 Qurans. And it's a whole bunch of shit. It's a whole bunch of hoopla. It's a crazy thing, man. It's a crazy thing. Jumper Studios, peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, KK LaShant want to check in on Instagram too. She's everywhere. She's multiple places at the same time. I think she's multiple people. I don't know. But yeah, man. So the shift is real, right? The energy shift here in New York City, the energy shift in America, the energy shift globally, universally is very real. We have a very, very, very special opportunity to do something powerful, to do something extremely powerful, and that's essentially to get free and to liberate all of fallen humanity, to liberate the people who have been forgotten, the people who have been freaking excluded, the people who have been oppressed, right? We have a unique opportunity to liberate all of us, but it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take all of us to do the work, right? Or a good number of us to do the work for the rest of us. And if you know me, I'm up for the work. I'm up for the challenge. I'm here for the shit. And let's move right along. Let's move right along to our second segment. Yo, Iro, he said, don't have time to watch the entire live right now, but I'll be back. Happy New Year's, everyone. Peace and love, my brother. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you pop in, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. Let's go to the second segment of the day. Today's second segment. We still talking about the motherfucking mayor, right? We are still talking about the mayor. Hold on, I gotta pull up the post. Because today's news, right? This is motherfucking Mamdani. He's so freaking radical and dope. He revoked all of former Mayor Eric Adams' executive orders. He said, get them shits out of here. All of the executive orders that were put in place since September 2024 when he was indicted, he revoked all of them shit. Get them out of here. And this is big, right? And it's funny. I saw a clip yesterday from the swearing in, and I don't know if Mamdani was speaking at the time. He might have been speaking at the time. And you know, they got the news there, the cameras there. They showed the clip of Eric Adams. He looked so disgusted and disgruntled. He looked so disgusted, disgruntled, upset. He looked like he was upset he had to be there. He looked like he was pissed off. And I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is, because he absolutely thought, he made statements, he laid claims. He said he is not a one-term mayor. He will be a mayor again. That's what he said out of his own mouth. And clearly, that was a lie. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. One-term mayor. Get the fuck out of here, Eric Adams. Go home. They asked me yesterday. My man Luxury Loso was out there. Luxury Loso, content creator. You know, he lives in my hood. Incredible young dude. He was out there with the bubble and a tank top on, and he had the camera and they was filming people. And so he stopped me, did a quick interview, and he was like, "What do you think of Eric Adams? Eric Adams is the worst mayor I've ever seen." Right? Like, he literally, intentionally went against everything that was people centered, everything that was about people, whether it was homeless people and freaking houseless people who were building tents. He destroyed their tents. Whether it was freaking street vendors, he like sent police to like pour all of the fucking food out and throw all of their shit away. Like, everything that was people centered, like deeply affordable housing, fucking community land trust. He went against all of the shit. Even in the last day, I think it was New Year's Eve, the day before New Year's Eve, the 30th, he vetoed the COPA bill, Community Opportunity to Purchase Act. He vetoed that. That was a bill that gave communities, organizations, the opportunity to purchase vacant public buildings before the private developers had the opportunity to purchase it. He vetoed that shit. Like, why would you veto that? Why? Right? So, like, yeah, Kim said his face was hysterical. Absolutely, it was. He was disgruntled. He looked like he was upset. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man. All right. But yeah, let's read this article. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Give me a second. We're gonna read this article, Pix 11. All right. Mamdani revokes executive orders issued after Eric Adams' indictment. New York, Pix 11. New York City Zohran Mamdani is putting his campaign talk of affordability into action in his first days of office. He signed 3 executive orders that tackled the housing crisis on New Year's Day, shortly after his public swearing-in ceremony. One of the orders will revitalize the mayor's efforts to protect tenants. The 2 other orders establish new task force aimed at speeding up housing construction and increasing supply by identifying suitable city-owned properties. Right. In his inauguration speech, Mamdani reiterated his other campaign promises. We will deliver universal childcare for the many by taxing the wealthiest few. We will freeze the rent. We will make those buses fast and free, he said. Mamdani also signed 2 other executive orders, one to establish the structure and operations of the new administration, including 5 deputy mayors, and the second to revoke all executive orders issued on or after September 26, 2024. That's the day former Mayor Eric Adams was indicted on federal bribery charges. Mamdani's office said the move ensures a fresh start. He's scheduled to make an announcement at Grand Army Plaza in Brooklyn on Friday around 2:15 p.m. This is yo DJ Funky Child. What's going on? What's going on? Champ 1711. Listen, this is major, man. This is something that, like I said, I'm extremely excited. I got some plans. I am going to tighten up on these plans. Some documents I want to send to his office. I got some people closely connected. All right. And we're gonna see what we can make happen, man. Because not for nothing. Respectfully, I need to be part of that administration, right? I got some shit, right? Whether it's food and health, whether it's peace and mindfulness, right? Anti-violence. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. But I'm really interested in being part of this administration. I am really interested in serving my community, serving my city on a higher level, right? And so, yeah, man, we're gonna see how this thing works out. All right. Well, let's move right along to our third segment. Our third segment, super major. Iro, still here though. Okay. Appreciate you. Third segment of the day, tip of the day. Today's tip is a reminder to be patient with your people as you'd want your people to be patient with you. Be patient with your people as you would want your people to be patient with you. So, example of this patience that I'm speaking about, right? Yesterday, we held our weekly grief support group at my home. We do a weekly grief group Thursdays, normally in Queensbridge at the community center. Yesterday, New Year's Day, community center is closed. But we held the group at my house. It was New Year's Day. And so we said, let's get some food. Let's get some food. We did some drawing and some writing, right? I wanted the group to write and reflect on what we were leaving behind in 2025, what intentions we were setting for 2026, and what did we learn in 2025? What wisdom did we take that we can use to fuel our intention, right? To move us closer towards our intentions. And so we did that, and then prior to that, Kimona had a vision, an idea, and she had us draw. So normally we do a check-in, right? Check-in, a weather check-in. Like, what is your weather like? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy? Is it stormy? Is it a freaking earthquake, right? Is it a tornado, right? Is it 80 degrees and sunny? Is it 40 degrees and sunny? Is it 20 degrees and snowing? Like, what is your weather like? And so Kimona had us all draw our weather and then talk about it. Drawing is always a funny thing because that's one art that like I just never was able to pick up. I was never able to pick up the ability to really draw really well. Not even like what I want to draw, all right? Like not even that other people say it's not well. It's not like the way I want to draw, the things I see in my head. When I could describe it to somebody, they could draw it. I try, it looks nothing like it. I have a tough time drawing a fucking circle, man. Keeping it straight, keeping a fucking circle is fucking tough, right? But I did it, right? I'm always up for the challenge and make that shit work as best I can. And yeah, man. So yesterday's group was great, right? So food. So we were supposed to have my Stillmatic sandwiches, right? The Stillmatic is the what is it? The vegan rib ring, right? With the mac and cheese on it on a bagel from Organics Love Tree, right? Organics Love Tree killed that sandwich. That is an incredible collaboration. If you haven't had that sandwich yet, you need to hit them up and see if you can book them to cater your next event. Get a tray of sandwiches. The sandwiches are fucking incredible. I'm gonna post a picture from yesterday later, right? I've posted a picture before, posted a video before, but I'm gonna post a picture from yesterday's sandwiches later today. But I'm supposed to pick the sandwiches up at 4 p.m. Brother communicated, said, yo, we having an issue over here. Cool, no problem. Right? So it's gonna be a little later than expected. No problem. A little later, he's like, yo, we still having an issue. Like, I was like, yo, no problem. Like the issue, the oven, right, wasn't working. So it's like, bro, you can use the oven here if you need to, right? But it's all good. It's no big deal, right? We didn't end up getting the sandwiches till after 8 p.m. Right? After 8 p.m. And it was all good. It was all good because shit happens, right? Like shit happens. Fucking, this is life, yo. Life and life be lifing. And life is always gonna life. And again, and life is not what happens to you. It's how you respond to what happens to you, and it's understanding that everything happens for you. And so this is what we realized, because Willie came here, used the oven, finished making the sandwiches. He was then able to participate in the grief group, some of the grief group in discussion, right? And he said, thanks for being patient, right? It's like, of course, brother, shit happens. And he said that when he was at home and when, I communicated that he could use this oven, he communicated to his wife, Ginger, shout out to the sister Ginger, I think the oven want me to go to the grief group. And I'm gonna text him today and see if the oven is working fine. Because sometimes, again, like, life happens in a way to push you somewhere where you need to be, right? Life happens in a way that's gonna push you somewhere where you need to be. And you just got to be able to see it. You got to be aware of it, aware of what's happening. All right, what's really happening right now, right? This thing is happening, the oven's not working, but is it something energetically different, right? Deeper, that like maybe it's not just about the oven not working. The oven's not working because I need to actually be there. And he came and he contributed, and right, he texted me last night, like, yo, thanks for creating space for us to be open. Right, like, people need space to be open. He said even before he left, he was like, this is great. People need a space to talk. That's what the grief group is about. It's a space to talk. It's not always about heavy, severe grief. It's not always about somebody, like, too often when we think about grief as humans, we think it's only related to like losing a loved one, somebody dying, right? And that's grief. And that may be the most intense grief. However, grief is just being frustrated with work. Grief is being frustrated with what's going on in the world. Grief is being frustrated or sad because, like, you broke up with your lover, right? You broke up with your partner, right? Grief is your children are getting in trouble. Your children are not listening to you. They're not cleaning, right? Grief is like you frustrated your freaking stove ain't working, right? Grief is you frustrated you fucking broke your laptop, right? The person on the train station bumped you, was playing music too loud, and they freaking caused you some disruption, discomfort. That's grief. It's just simple annoyance. That's it. Again, it's a spectrum. So yes, it is deep sadness and a loved one dying, but that can go from grief to depression, right? But grief is a spectrum, and it's not always the most extreme. Sometimes it's subtle. And I don't know if you guys may remember, if you're old enough, but I'm old enough, 41, almost 42, to remember my elders saying, good grief. Good grief. All right, good grief. All right. But yeah, man, right. Remember to always extend grace and patience to your people, as grace and patience has been at some point extended to you. Yo, uncle, what's going on? What you said? And it's a tolls you get there, nephew. It's a toll. I don't know what you're saying. I want you to be there, nephew. You will be a big help to the new mayor. Yo, I think so, uncle, man. Speak that shit into existence. I think so. Like I said, I got some people close and connected. I'm gonna tighten up these plans over the next week or so. I got some other stuff to do first, but we can tighten up these plans, tighten up these ideas, these visions. For right, Kimona and I were talking about putting mindfulness in the schools, where mandatory that every school, public school, starts with 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of meditation, of sitting in silence and breathing before the day starts. I think that will help. I know that will help the students, that will help the staff tremendously. If every single person that is in the school at a certain time before the day started, the whole school meditated, start with guided meditations. I could do that shit on the subway, right? Like guided meditation, right? Voice guided meditation. Me and as many others with a better voice than me, right? But like I could do it, and like we could do that shit. That's something that we absolutely could do, and that's something that I think needs to happen in public spaces. They need like guided meditation, voices, right? Like people talking. There's mad shit, mad plans I got, mad ideas I got, and I'm gonna formulate them, put them in a couple of documents, right? A couple of pages, and I'll send them to some people. Got people who work directly with them, people close to the people working directly with them, and I'm gonna keep you guys posted, man, and see what happens. Right, you got 4 years. Who knows what happened after that? But at least 4 years. We got at least 4 years of Zoran, Kwame Mamdani, and this shit is exciting. Right, but let's move right along to our fourth and final segment before we get out of here. All right, today's fourth segment. He said, "Dream, drop everything and meditate." Come on, man, yo. Iro, that's all you gave me goosebumps just now, bro. I was just thinking the same thing. They need you up in there. Appreciate you, King. Yo, listen, that just gave me goosebumps. That's fire. Dream, drop everything and meditate. Yo, That's why you are who you are, man. Cause that's Mona Love. Sorry, I'm looking. My bad, Mona. I'm looking. Iro said something before because his name was right before yours. Mona, like that was me. You giving credit to the wrong person. My bad, babe. Yes, drop everything and meditate. That's absolutely fire. I love it. We going with that shit. We're gonna put that in a document, write that up, and that's the program we're gonna build. It's the dream program. Dream again. Believe again. Get in touch with your inner self. Find peace, find stillness, find balance, and from there, more focus. From there, more better communication, more clarity, more respect, right? Better behavior in school, right? Better test grades, right? Like students then being better at home and in the community. This the dream initiative. Drop everything and meditate. Let's fucking go. Come on, babe. Write that shit up. Let's get it. Let's go to our fourth and final segment. Today's fourth segment, as always, is a build of the day. Today's build is, so there's a saying that goes, when you do good, you get good, right? When you do good, you get good. Saying the opposite too. When you do wrong, you get wrong, right? But we focus on the good. When you do good, you get good, which can also be restated as, when you bless others, you will also be blessed. Now, this is a fact, right? When you bless others, when you focus on being a blessing, you will in turn be blessed. That's just universal energy. What you put out always come back. The energy that you emit will be reflected back to you. That's life. That's the sun, right? The energy goes and it comes back. That's like nothing escapes this freaking paradigm. So now earlier in the week, I spoke with a brother, right? Had a deep conversation, long conversation with a dear brother of mine. And during the conversation, right, about 45 minutes in or so, he said, "Oh man, you blessing me, brother. You blessing me. You blessing me." And at the end, he's like, "Yo, you blessed me, brother." And I was just simply sharing some shit with him, right? Again, deep conversation, heavy conversation. But I was just sharing some shit, sharing some perspective, sharing some insight, sharing some personal reflections and stories and anecdotes, right? Now I want to say maybe the same day, if I'm trying to remember when I spoke to him. Was it Monday? Monday was the 29th. It might have been Monday. It might have been Monday because I think we was texting on Sunday, and I think it might have been Monday we was chatting, right? And this shit happens fast. Shit speeds up very fast. Tuesday was the 30th. Tuesday, dear sister calls me. I missed a call. She texts me, "Yo, Ray, I need you to call me back. Time sensitive matter. Please call me back ASAP." So I finished what I was doing. Call her back. We on the phone. She's talking a mile a minute, explaining some shit to me. Right? Essentially, she was trying to bless me. Right? And so we slowed down, got a deeper understanding of what she was saying, and I'm gonna say that she blessed me in a fucking incredible way. Right? Like she blessed me in an incredible way that was completely unexpected. Completely unexpected. Like in general, like from her, and like not that she's not a person who blesses me and blesses others, because she does, right? But this shit was like, there's no way I could predict. There's no way I could be like, all right, this thing's gonna happen. There's no way, and that's okay. Like you're not supposed to predict everything. Life is for living. Life is for experiencing, and life is about unfolding, unwrapping the gift. And it's true what they say, that love is the gift that keeps on giving. When I spoke to the brother, there was a loving conversation, and I was sharing love, right? Giving love, and when you give love, you get love. When you do good, you make time, right? And you talk and you share and you assist and you help and you guide, right? And you make space for people to share, right? And you be open and you reflect and you don't blame and you don't judge. When you live like that, when you live a life filled with love and you are emitting love in all that you do, that shit has to come back to you. And it will always come back to you. And it will come back in the most unexpected, unpredictable ways, from places that you be like, holy shit, this, like, I knew the thing was coming. I didn't know how it was coming, when it was coming, know where it was coming from. And that's okay, because as they say, God works in mysterious ways and God works through people. And so just be open, right? Be open, but you create the openness by first giving. Life is forgiving, not forgetting. You give, you give, you give, you give with no worry about what you're going to get. Because every day that you wake up, first of all, that's the first and most important blessing, is waking the fuck up. Waking the fuck up. And then when you got sound mind, Then when your faculties work, when your brain functions properly and your body works and you can use the bathroom and take a shit and you can eat and do all the other things, those are added blessings. The first one is waking up. So you give love, you share life, you wake up, and you stay open. You expect the miracles. I just spoke about this on the show. You expect the miracles, and boom, the miracle happened. And now we blessed beyond measure. So listen, man, that's our show for today, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, this is a beautiful fucking week. I'm really excited. Yo, Daddy 2028, what's going on? Happy New Year. Appreciate you. Keep on being great. I promise you I will. I promise you I'm gonna keep being great. And humbly speaking, we're gonna be even greater. I'll be 42, man. 42 is massive. 42 is massive, man. I didn't think I was gonna be 21 at one point. So to be like almost double that, inshallah, right? We ain't there yet. So like anything can happen. But I predict am claiming that we still gonna be here in by 42, March 14th, to be double the age that a lot of people said I would be dead at, because the life I was living, shit. Grateful. But yo, listen, we're gonna wrap this shit up, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you all. I appreciate you all. This is SRDaily, where personality meets enlightenment. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. This is episode 533. We are closing out week 107. Please do join us next week, same time, same place, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and of course, Instagram Live. We live and we lit, and it's going down. Next week, week 108, we got a new mayor, Zoran Kwame Mamdani, is fucking on and popping in the city. Connected Chef is lit. Kim Colicchio is lit. Mona Love is lit. Tefusi Kofa is lit. Eddie Kruger is lit. We all fucking lit. Let's light this fucking world up. Let's turn the city around. Let's take our power back, and let's get us all free, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful Friday and a beautiful weekend. Peace and love. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. Stand down. So get up! Get up! The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Peace and love.